And I know that quite a few people have said, no matter which side you belong, you've got to pray for the president of Nigeria. Is this what you're doing, or is there more ulterior motive in terms of the message you've put out, like some people online have said might be? Help us understand.
Well, thank you for having me. Good morning to everyone there. First of all, I'm not surprised that it will generate mixed reaction, because we are living in a free world and people have every right to express themselves. And the politics in Nigeria in 2023 was polarized. You have three major candidates coming from three ethnic colorations or ethnic background. And so either way, somebody will have something to say for or against you. I remember when I was in APC, I was attacked by members of PDP. When I came to PDP, APC people attacked me. Labour attacked me because they thought I was going to go to Labour, and I went to PDP. So there would always be that, and we have to appreciate that. It's expression of freedom of thoughts. However, it is strange for me that some key people from both sides of the divide, whom with the greatest respect I told should be above board, could descend to the point where they try to question my loyalty. First of all, my loyalty to Atiku Abubakar is 100%, and everybody knows it on all counts. Secondly, my engagement in favor of Atiku Abubakar is way above every other person, including in PDP. And you all need to look at history and look at my Twitter engagement every single day. Thirdly, the case that we have in court against APC and Bwala Tinubu is the case that I believe will turn out in our favor. The same way I believed that they were going to give live coverage, they never did. The court didn't. I believed that the double nomination was going to disqualify them. The Supreme Court did not. I still believe in the tribunal will prove our case. But one fact is clear. There will be 6 months minimum and 8 months maximum when this case will finally be determined. And within this period, somebody by our law has occupied the seat as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As patriots, we owe the nation the duty to preserve the Constitution and respect constituted authority. However, our respect for constituted authority does not in any way negative our opinion about our partisanship. So for the records, my congratulating Bwala Tinubu and Shetima is not congratulation that is hinged on winning election, because we maintain the position we're in court to prove it, that this election was stolen and it was a conspiracy between the government then, the institutions of the state, and APC as a party. And this is a fact, in my view, that majority of Nigerian people hold till tomorrow morning. Even if the Supreme Court, as I'm just flying to the 8th month, even if the Supreme Court at the end of the day says that we have not proved our case, it will still not change the opinion that I have that the election was stolen, and it does not reflect the wishes of the Nigerian people. But has Bwala Tinubu been administered the oath? Yes. Is he the president? Yes. Is he the seal of authority of the republic? Yes. Has he ever taken the oath of office as a president? No. So, congratulating him for taking the oath of office, in my opinion, with the greatest respect, does not in any way suggest that I have admitted that they won the election or that I have turned my back from Atiku Abubakar, and I hope that clears.
All right. Well, Mr. Bwala, just to ask you, what is your relationship currently with the president? If you were invited, I know when you switched to the PDP, when you decamped to the PDP, you had said that you had an offer from him to be his spokesperson. So you must have had quite a cordial relationship before you moved to PDP from the APC. What is your relationship with him currently?
My relationship with Bwala Tinubu, with Shetima, and with some of the members of All Progressives Congress, which I have known over the years, remains cordial. We relate on a wide range of issues. We throw banters at each other. Even when we began the campaign, I was receiving threats to my life. I drew the attention of some of them that, look, the people in your camp are taking this politics like a do or die affair. And that respect and cordiality will remain. This is where I celebrate Atiku Abubakar. When I left APC and I joined the party, he made it clear his own campaign is about issues. He does not promote insult. In fact, there was a time I expressed an opinion which did not favor a member and stalwart of our party, whom I felt was causing distraction to our process. Some of the people reported me to Waziri. When I contacted him about what people were saying, he said, put your head out and continue what you're doing. I have never known you as somebody that will insult personalities. You discuss issues and continue with that. Throughout the campaign, you have never seen Atiku at any material time insult anybody or speaks in a derogatory way. That to me is presidential. Even this particular issue, some people have reported to him, and he made it clear to them there is nothing about the tweet that suggests disloyalty. It's an understanding of people. And he is the person I owe duty of explanation to. And he hasn't called me for any explanation. But I can understand the emotions of people. So my relationship with Bwala Tinubu, there are some things I would not even say about the fact that they wanted me to go to their end. But, you know, sometimes you leave some things to stay. My position for Atiku, my position of loyalty and support to Atiku Abubakar is clear, even in Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is the number 16th now, number 14 or 16th president, is very clear and unequivocal.
Mr. Bwala, very quickly, you said that the door was open. Is it still open? Is the door still open for you now that he's president?
After the election, I was approached to come back to him, and I respectfully, with all the greatest respect, declined.
Okay. So, good to see you again, Mr. Daniel Bwala. Let's look through all of this. Would you say that this is an infighting based on people that are in the hierarchy of the PDP that feel disgruntled because hitherto you used to be in the APC before? And I'd like to know, what was your experience like when you came into the fold of the PDP from where you were coming from? Did you see any sort of envy or resentment in interpersonal relationship? And could this be playing out as an attack on you?
Yes, quite frankly, it is. When I came to PDP, remember when I was in APC for 7-8 years, I was attacking, or maybe the word attacking might be too high. I was defending APC, and so PDP members didn't, quite frankly, appreciate that. When I came to PDP, my to deliver on the mandate that Atiku has for the Nigerian people, and because I believe in him. Now, a number of people in PDP didn't like the fact that I came, and immediately Atiku made me a spokesman. There were one or two infighting here and there, but my focus, like I said, has been on Atiku. So I wasn't unmindful. Even some have even contacted members of the press at the early stage to even begin to write certain publications to suggest that there is nothing I will say that people will believe because I had been with APC. Now the elections are over. The role I have played is clear to the blind and deaf and dumb. Now, I also noticed one thing. When I was in APC, maybe because it's a governing party, there seems to be a unison in the way they go about things. When I came to PDP, it was at a time when Atiku won the ticket, and some section of the members of the party didn't like the idea that Atiku won the ticket. Of course, everybody knows the role that Wike played. A lot of people who benefit from Wike financially or in any respect maintain an activism in the party against Atiku. And because I would always speak for Atiku, they always antagonize me. If you look at some of the platforms of our party and see those people who are holding this resentment, they are those set of people. Then there are a couple of Peter Obi people, but I don't have any problem with them. My focus with, and I rose above board because my ears heard a lot when I came. And my point is one, the man whom I have come to serve is my focus. I care about what he wants me to do, and I care about what he doesn't want me to do. And staying focused to that helped me in reshaping the narrative. And I've had a lot of people from APC throughout the campaign saying, man, you are a threat to APC because you came from APC. I give glory to God for all of that role. Now the elections are over. Some people don't know how to manage frustration. So anything you say or do becomes an issue. The most important thing now is Atiku Abubakar, whom I am loyal to, and the loyalty is 100. Let me tell you, Mr. Rufai, I'm son of a soldier. My father is dead. If you come from a military background, a military family, the first thing you are taught growing up is loyalty. And loyalty is 100. Loyalty is not 99. At any given time, an element in loyalty is missing, you are not loyal at all. When I was in APC, some of the people from Professor Yemi Oshibanjo, asked me to come to Yemi and collect instant appointment to leave Tinubu. I stayed loyal to Tinubu. I got so many calls while in APC that the presidency wanted me to pull away from Tinubu, that he was not going to be supported. And I knew some of them were mad about. I maintained my loyalty to Tinubu 100%. When I left and I came to Atiku, the loyalty is 100%. I got a lot of calls from people in APC. I never did. Even people from Wike. Didn't they come and approach me to leave Atiku and begin to display certain loyalty to Wike? Money does not move me. 8 years I have supported Buhari. I've never been given anything appointment. I live very well because my God supplies my need according to his riches and glory. And I discover that what will be if you stay true to your focus.
Okay.
And that is exactly what is motivating me.
Okay, so as we wrap up real quickly, you've said this. I think it's time to wrap up. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to do a follow-up. You have said this. Briefly, what will be your message to this cohort against you now for this? Because this cohort are also talking about your suing the APC for what they ought to have paid you for your legal case. What will be your message to this cohort? And I know we also can double up on the question. Yeah, very quickly. We've got two. I have one question to double up on it. Yeah.
Okay, that's even. Okay, right, that's even the sad part of everything. That when I left the governing party and I came to the opposition, it was a big sacrifice on my part. About 160 million APC refused to pay me of my legal fees, not that they are dashing me, because I switched. Until date, I had to take them to court because I left the party and I joined PDP. That is what they were attacking me with. Every part of anywhere conceivable that they could block. And then it is so strange and surprising that you sacrifice to come to a part where you are doggedly committed to one cause. Then some people with little or no understanding of what we are going through to begin to question your loyalty. So my message to them is to grow. Because the first thing I did to experiment is, I asked my son of less than 10 years. I read the tweet to him and I said, what is his opinion? He said, you simply congratulate. I said, does that in any way suggest disloyalty? He said, no. I said, why? He said, because it is in the wordings. And that was exactly when some people contacted Atiku Abubakar. He told them, read again. There is nothing there that suggests disloyalty. That is, so I expect that people will grow, and let's look at the focus and let's stay on. I will respect Tinubu and Shetima because they are president
Daniel,
and
one
vice
quick
president.
insight.